really you. I sensed your presence, but I just couldn't believe... It's you.
A friend of yours, I take it?
This is my old master, the SWTOR of the Jedi Order. Now that you're here, everything is going to work out.
This looks like an evacuation. So you know the Imperials are here?
Yes, we don't know how many there are, but they have serious resources. If they're here, it's for a major fight, and we can't afford to give them one.
Civilians and non-essentials are loading up first. Who calls a doctor non-essential when there's a fight brewing? You ask me, the Jedi have lost their minds.
If you're not a Jedi, how did you get involved in all of this?
Oh, I've been tight with the Jedi for a long time now. Helped them save the galaxy once or twice. No big deal. I heard about the colony after it was already built, so I was a latecomer. But they were happy to have a full-time doctor on staff.
Well, that was before we got to know him.
Dr. Kimball, Nadia, how go the shuttle preparations?
We'd be a lot further along if we hadn't borrowed so many of the shuttle's parts for the colony systems. It's going to be hours before we can launch.
We should be calling the whole thing off. Don't you recognize a real barroom door, huh? When you see one?
SWTOR.
I command the Alliance now. We overthrew the Eternal Empire and destroyed the Sith Emperor, once and for all. I've come to help.
Sounds like a lot's happened since we cut our communications.
Which helped to keep us hidden all this time. Nadia has told me much about you, SWTOR, and I look forward to updating my journals to include your new title and accomplishments. It's probably time you had a chapter all your own, but that will have to wait. The Sith are on our doorstep. I formed this colony to safeguard the Jedi and their teachings for the future. Now, we must abandon it to serve that same goal.
Republic reinforcements are coming. We just have to hold out until they get here.
We welcome any help they can offer, but until they arrive, our plan must remain the same. We have to get these shuttles ready as soon as possible.
If the Sith are here, we should destroy them, not run away.
Employing the same single-minded, oblivious thirst for blood as our enemies will not keep the Jedi whole for generations to come.
Perimeter alarms. They're coming again. I'm on my way to handle it.
Yes. Take backup this time.
Backup? I got all the backup I need right here.
Commander, this is Tau Adair, our head of security. Would you be willing to join her in holding off the enemy as we complete our preparations?
Let's see if she's got the skills to back up that attitude.
You must have lots of friends.
We'll leave you to it then. Nadia, Dr. Kimball, let's see how the farming crews are doing.
Once we're through all of this, you owe me a lot of stories.
We can't just leave. Not now.
You have to. Take the others and get moving. I can handle a few Sith.
I can vouch for that.
Thank the Force. This is the SWTOR, Zarios. The Empire's goons don't even stand a chance now.
It's not about you. If the Imps land a single shot on D9 before he finishes, we'll lose everything.
What do you mean?
All of our data! We grew crops in a radioactive wasteland. What we've learned could increase crop yields all across the Republic. Imagine how many people we could feed.
We'll handle it, Zarios. We need you to head to the shuttles and get everyone loaded up. The faster the better.
If we're going to keep that droid safe, we can't be tripping over your worthless corpses while we're fighting.
Son of a... Who do you think you are?
Imperials coming in fast. Get moving, Zarios. I won't say it again.
All right. Let's go.
Tau.
Everyone okay?
Good here. I'm glad we got Zarios and the others out of here. That got a bit exciting. D9, were you able to get the files?
Get this back to the colony right away, Nadia. Make sure the Republic gets a copy.
Of course. I'm never gonna let Zarios live this one down. Speaking of, I'd better catch up with him and the rest of the crews. Make sure they get back to the colony safely. It was good to fight by your side again. I'll meet you back at the shuttles.
May the Force be with you, Nadia.
I'll see you soon.
We should hurry to the old library. If they sent a force like this just for some farms, there's no telling how many troops they sent there.
Are you all right, Tao? Is there anything you want to talk about?
These weren't a bunch of brainless monsters, not like the Geonosians. But fighting them, killing them, it didn't really feel all that different.
They tell us to embrace peace and harmony and balance, and then have us build our very own deadly weapon and send us out to win a war.
We take lives to save lives. I get it. I just wish it wasn't the only way so much of the time. Let's get moving.
I'll leave the two of you to catch up. This place is amazing! I can't believe you built all of this! And the people! Incredible! I mean, that lady was a Sith, right?
More or less.
And you worked together, saving the whole galaxy! Wow! You really missed a lot on Osis.
Osis was a waste of time. The Jedi should never have gone into hiding like that.
I'm sorry, but you don't know what we went through. I wish the rest of the galaxy were following your Alliance's example, finding ways to work together for a greater good. Even if we manage to defeat the Sith, what happens then? How do we deal with them afterward? We have to find ways to coexist, to meet on common ground like Father always taught. If we must go back to war, then I want to be with people who represent the kind of future we're fighting for. I want to join your Alliance.
You'd be welcome, of course. But don't you represent Sarkai in the Republic Senate?
Oh, no. No, not for years now. Fighting alongside the other Jedi in the war against the Cool, I realized I couldn't do both jobs as well as they deserved. The royal family was very understanding. They appointed a wonderful new senator, Thuriki, to replace me. I should see how she's doing. I am so excited to be a part of this. I don't exactly have a lot of luggage, but I'll go get my things and settle in. As soon as you need me for a mission, just let me know. We'll take on the whole galaxy together, just like old times.
I want to be more than your teacher or your partner, Nadia.
You mean it? I always sense something more. More than the bond of a master and Padawan. More than a connection through the Force. I sensed it, but you never, so I never, even though, I wanted to, but... It all seems a bit silly now, doesn't it?
We've lost so much time.
But we don't have to lose any more.